right, well, good morning.
Hey.
It's December 4th.
Yes, it is.
We are back in Grenada. We were home in the States for a couple of months, dealing with some medical issues with my son. And we've just gotten back and getting ready to haul the boat out.
It's our first time hauling the boat out, other than the survey. So
Yeah.
a little nerve-wracking because we don't completely know what to expect. But,
Right.
Clark's Court Boatyard. It's a pretty nice boatyard. They have a really big travel lift, and they also have, from what I understand, another method. They have like a trolley that they can drive down into the water under your boat and then lift your boat that way without being in slings. So I kind of like that idea better, but we don't know which one we're going to get. But we'll find out and we'll show you guys.
Yeah, so we should be hauling out in about 10 minutes-ish.
Yeah,
We have an 8 o'clock appointment time, so we're getting ready to haul the anchor and head that way. We were supposed to take the head sail down before we went in because we have some work we were going to have done, but it is blowing like crazy for the last 2 days, so we have not been able to do that. So not sure that that's going to happen this trip.
Yeah, it's not critical. We're headed to St. Martin. If we can get it done there, we'll be able to take our time there.
Yeah.
And on a nice calm day, we can take it down. But too windy for our comfort level.
Yeah. So we'll show you what we can, haul it out. Anytime we get anywhere near a dock, I get pretty antsy. So I'm pretty nervous right now. We'll see what happens, but I'll show you what I can along the way. All right.
All right.
That's it. See you soon. Okay, so this is where we're going. We don't know if we're going in the first slip that's open currently or that smaller slip. They do a lot of monohulls with a travel trailer instead of, or with a trailer instead of the big green lift that you see off there in the corner. But they obviously are not ready for us quite yet. They just launched a boat, so they gotta figure all that out. So we're just gonna jockey around a little bit out here and wait until they call us. Just jockey around a little bit out here, wait until they call us, and go from there. It's pretty nerve-wracking though. Anyway, we're staying in an apartment somewhere right here at the boatyard. They have some places above the restaurant, right there. But they were $100 a night, and the other ones were $60 a night, so we decided to go with that. Alright, so we just got word that we're actually next after this catamaran that's in the sling right now launches. So we probably got another good 20-30 minutes at least before we go in for our 8 o'clock appointment. And I think it's now 9. Yeah, 8:44, so it's okay.
We expected that.
Yeah, it's okay. So looks like,
My turn.
yeah, looks like it's our turn. So I don't know how much we'll be able to see with the camera. I don't have it hooked up on a mount, so we'll see how this goes.
All right, go to the back. All right, go to the other side.
Alright, well, we're off the boat. We've got the boat in the sling. Or, well, we've got the boat in the dock. Diver's right here. He's getting ready to go down and check where the sling is going.
You want me to drop you off up
Yeah,
here?
wherever you want me to be.
Like right here? Can you get on the...
I don't know if I can get on that or not.
Can you climb up the tires?
Maybe. Get my shoes on.
And I'll go park the dinghy and I'll come back over here.
I don't know if I can get up here or not. Move your boat. So I'm here while AJ takes the dinghy. They've got 2 divers in the water, actually marking where to put the straps so that there's no damage to the keel when they pull it up. They're tightening the line now. It's still so scary. The thought of your boat hanging in the air is just wow. Our boat's covered in so much crap right now. The bottom is filthy. I'm embarrassed for you to see it when we pull it out, but we haven't cleaned it in 3 months since we got to Grenada, and we knew we were hauling out, and they're going to power wash before they paint, so it just made sense to not spend the money or, you know, AJ's time, because it takes him, if you remember watching the video, sometimes it can take him 2 days to clean the bottom of the boat. Alright, it's a little tension, so I guess it's getting ready to come up. It's nice here. The reason we came to Clark's Court versus Spice Island is Spice Island, the lift only goes in the opposite way, and you have to back, or it's shorter, you have to back in to avoid hitting the mast, hitting that cross beam. So this is much easier where you can just pull straight in. There it goes. Woo, it's dirty. A dirty girl. It's terrifying. This looks like those straps could slip off at the front. Boats are not meant to be out of the water. She's a dirty, dirty girl.
That's after I cleaned the prop before we left.
Yeah, there's a lot of, not a lot, but there's definitely some hard growth on there.
Yeah, down towards the bottom. Yeah, it's mostly soft growth.
Yeah.
Except for,
Look, there's a lot of crabs. Look at all the crabs.
got full-grown crabs.
Yeah. Well, those are the kind that climb into your boat. That's a lot of barnacle on the...
Yeah, it's about there. I need to clean that.
Yeah. How do you get that off?
A little scraper. I was trying to do it underwater. I was getting bloody knuckles.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of
I
growth
need to
in
go
there.
into the office.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what happens now. Are they going to pressure wash it?
Yeah.
Did they say that, or?
I asked the guy with the remote control box.
Okay. I don't love the sitting on its keel. So yeah, that's the underside of our boat after 3 months in the water. There's a lot of like critters down there on the bottom. Kind of gross. So when AJ's out there cleaning the boat and scraping all that shit off, all this is coming off in his face, and bleh, it's nasty. Okay, so they're trying to clean the old girl up. They're over here scraping off as much of the growth as they can. Oh yeah, that's coming off pretty easy. You need one of the, I was just getting ready to say, you need one of those tools. Yeah. Alright, so they did all the scraping, and now they're power washing the bottom of the boat. And then after that's done, we'll get to go into our new little home for the next week. And hopefully painting will start today. Not sure.
Yeah, we'll We'll
Yeah.
go over after they put it on the stands and
Yeah.
see when we're
touch
scheduled
base.
to start work.
Yeah. But getting her all cleaned up. They've done all the cleaning and now we're moving her out.
That dude right there is controlling it with a little remote control.
Okay guys, so we just checked in to the apartment that we're going to be in for the next week or so.
Yeah, a week or so.
Yes, it's right up the road from the
Boatyard.
boatyard, so it'll be super convenient. Very simple. You know, small little settee.
Show 'em. Okay.
Small little settee and kitchenette area, kitchen area, and then bedroom with a TV and an air conditioning. So we will probably be spending most of our time in there, and then on down the hallway to the bathroom. Nice big shower, and it has hot water and cold water, which is
Nice.
kind of nice. But yeah, not the Ritz, but
Settle down.
yeah, still gonna cost $600 a night, $600 by the time it's over with, but you know, it's all good. So we'll start bringing a few things over. I don't want to bring as little as possible. I'm actually thinking maybe we not even bring a whole lot of clothes,
Yeah.
just because it'll be easier just to go back to the boat and change rather than hauling a bunch of stuff to the boat, from the boat that we have to then take back.
We'll be at the boat daily anyway, so.
Yeah. You know, maybe we can get a little bit of cooking done. I don't know if we can get stuff cooked and frozen and then into the freezer. I don't know how long it takes for that freezer to cool down once we splash, but that may be something.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. But this is it. And there is the boatyard right down the way there.
Yeah, let's head back to the boat.
Yeah, we're gonna head on back. We have a little house puppy. Where'd he go?
He's right here.
Oh, there he is. What's his name? Do we know?
Dog.
Hey, puppers. How are you, buddy? So yeah, this is where we'll be staying. Just a short walk to
One more
the.
place behind it.
Yeah. So again, that's where we're staying.
Yeah.
Royal Palms. Looks like
Nicer
there's
on
some.
the inside.
Yeah, little.
Not bad.
It's a little nicer on the inside. Looks like there's
Everybody's
some
friendly.
construction going there. Yeah, I've heard Siobhan and her husband are just incredibly accommodating. So, and again, it's just, you know, why spend all that money if we don't have to? Because we're going to be spending enough at the yard. We did just get good news on the boat. Sounds like, isn't that odd? Good news on the boat. That doesn't happen often. But looks like our copper coat is in
They
pretty
said
good
it
shape.
It looked great. We have
Yeah.
several more years left on it. Said yes, we should do the water line. We don't need to do the activation sanding all over the boat. He said it's in pretty good shape. We just need to do a rough,
Like a hard scrub.
like a hard scrub with like a Brillo pad.
Yeah.
So not an aggressive sanding. He said you don't want to do the sanding.
Yeah. Then you're losing
You're
copper,
losing copper.
which defeats the purpose.
So.
So yeah, that was good news. So
He did find 2 through hulls that need some attention. So.
yeah. So they're going to give us a quote on doing those. And where are those coming out of? Do you know?
The through hulls?
Are those in the front?
That is the
Where are we? In the
forward
front or the
head.
back?
That's
Forward.
on the forward head and the holding tank.
Okay.
Those 2 through hulls.
All
They
right.
said they're starting to eat themselves. So
That's weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm new to all this boat stuff.
Yeah. anyway, so hopefully we'll get that fixed, and then AJ's got some projects.
Yep, I'm gonna do the prop, swap, take the old prop off and put the other old prop back on. The one that
yeah, the
factory
original prop. We're gonna
came with the boat.
we want to try that and see what happens. Yeah, see what happens as far as the overheating and the RPMs on the engine.
Yeah, and boat speed, all that. Just
Yeah.
hopefully it solves all the problems we want and doesn't create more.
We don't know. We don't know if it will and if we'll keep it on. But
gonna replace the sinks and do something else. I was gonna pull off the
the grate.
for the grate for the raw water intake for the boat. I was gonna pull that off. There's some debris on the other side that I want to pull out. It's like maybe some oyster shells or something.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna clean that stuff out. That could be contributing to the overheating too, but
yeah, so we'll see. Okay, so the work's begun to get the boat ready to paint. They're taking care of all the hard growth, get it off so they can start sanding and get it ready. AJ is working on this water intake. So this is the main water intake for the boat.
Main through hole for the boat. And this grate was here blocking it, and there's some seashells and debris, and I saw all this stuff through here and thought it may be blocking the hole, but it doesn't look that bad. I mean,
looks like there's stuff inside the hole though.
Some stuff, so I'm going to chip off, but that's not enough to restrict any major restriction for water flow.
Okay.
So you clean that up, put that back on, then I'll switch to the prop here in a second.
All right. There is a breeze, but it's still pretty darn hot down here.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, all open.
Open and out.
Okay.
There's some oysters in here, not too many, and one of those tubey things, like soft drift.
Yeah. Getting it all clean.
Yeah, cleaned off.
And what are you going to use to reattach it?
4200.
Okay.
And screws. Yeah, the screws that came out. But
So AJ's pretty much finished with the water intake. He's just got to reinstall it. He'll do that as soon as he can get to that area of the boat. So it looks like the team on the other side of the boat has turned on the compressor. So I think they're going to start sanding the water line, I think. But I'm not 100% positive. And AJ's starting to work on the prop. See him right there, he's trying to clean off some of the barnacles and buildup. He's going to remove that prop and put the old prop back on. See how that does in the water. Undo that cotter pin and get it out.
what?
Saying what you're doing.
Yeah. Now breaking it loose is probably going to be difficult. but
Oh,
we'll see.
breaking this loose from the...
Yeah, because I need to crank this. I need to find something to keep the prop from turning.
Yeah, so over here at the front of the boat, they've started sanding prep. So much work going on here today. Alright, we gotta try and get the prop off.
a nice piece of wood to keep the prop from turning when I put the wrench on it. Yeah, the prop's turning. Hold on. Trying to figure out the geometry of this prop. Good to me.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, now I got a puller thingy contraption that came with the boat. So I'm going to try putting that on.
Okay.
It's a big plate, big steel plate that goes on this side, another big steel plate that goes on this side with 3 big long bolts to pull it off. So
Okay.
let's try to figure that out.
Is this supposed to sit in between?
Once I get all 3 of them in there, I'll kind of show you how it works.
This is quite the contraption.
So this works. So we have to pull the prop off the shaft. So this is a stop right here,
Okay. Yeah.
right? And what we're going to do, and this is pushing against the shaft. So this end is touching the prop. This end right here,
I gotcha.
you see it's touching the shaft.
Yeah. So it's kind of
we're
pushing
going to
it
squeeze
off.
this, and it's basically going to squeeze this and push the prop
I
that way.
gotcha. In theory.
Yeah, I need another one on this end.
Woo!
There it goes.
Oh, it got it loose?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. I thought something broke.
Huh?
I thought something broke.
Did what it was supposed to.
Alright. Did it way
I should
faster?
have left the nut on a little bit just so the whole thing didn't fall off, but it didn't. That worked just dandy.
Alright, that worked.
Like easier than I expected.
Yeah.
I did have 3 trips up and down the ladder, but
Yeah. Alright. Handy little tool. Richard had that made?
I think he had it made. I have a puller. I don't know if it's deep enough to work. It may. I don't know.
Yeah.
Figured I'd use what Richard used.
Yeah, there's a reason why I had it made. Easy peasy.
That's the prop.
I mean, the other prop's really not any bigger than that one, is it?
I think so.
Looks like it's about the same size.
Well, it looks like there's stops on here that I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
So it stops there. See, this is
Yeah.
hard with that.
Yeah.
And this, so to change the pitch of the blade, we'd have to take this lug and move it that way or this way.
I gotcha.
So it's, you know, changing the pitch would be, you know,
Yeah,
a
so
couple
it doesn't
degrees
open
that way
as
or that
far.
way.
Right.
Yeah, so it does not look like this is adjustable. It's that's fixed and this is fixed.
Okay.
So that's the pitch. Then when you hit reverse, it just
Goes the other
actually,
way.
when you put it in reverse and sail, it goes like that, so the water slips by. So I don't know what the pitch is on this.
Okay.
And the blades on the other prop, I think, are bigger.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm gonna get it. We're gonna bring it down and we'll set it side by side.
All right. Check out the progress up here at the front of the boat. That takes a long time. The blades are a little bit bigger, but not much. Not noticeably, really.
It is bigger. It's different. So maybe this has more pitch on it. Maybe because the blades aren't as big. I don't know. It's different. Different is good. Because what we have is overheating the engine.
Yeah.
I hope. So.
See. What's that?
Huh?
What's that?
It's a key. The prop
Uh-huh.
has a notch in it too, so it gives the prop something to bite on when the shaft spins,
Okay.
so it doesn't slip around the shaft.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right, now which way does it go on? I think it goes this way. Yeah, that just looks backwards. It should be towards the boat.
Yeah, there's numbers on
So
there.
the numbers on here, I think that means 20 inch and the R means right hand.
Okay.
That's the direction. And there should be another number on it for pitch.
There's a number on the other side.
4921, I don't know what that means. It probably has something to do with pitch.
There's also numbers here.
Oh, maybe that does. I don't know. Yeah, 20 RH.
And there's some kind of 1199. I
That's
can't read that.
That's probably the pitch. That's what I'm guessing.
There's a name of some sort.
Michigan Dynajet.
Maybe that's where it was made or who made it. Or...
Yeah, it's the manufacturer.
Alright, well, we've got the new prop on. And we think we've determined it's on the right way. You put the nut on wrong. Did you know that? The skinny nut goes on first?
Yeah, I'm going to use this to push it on first.
Okay.
And then I'll pop it around.
Okay. Okay, on my way back to the boat this morning, I made a shopping run over at the marina restaurant. There's a lot of locals that come in on Wednesday with vegetables and eggs and meats and that kind of stuff. So stocked up on some frozen chicken. Got about 6 chicken breasts and some strip steak cut thin for like stir fry, so we hadn't tried that yet. And then a fresh loaf of braided cheesy garlic bread, which I probably shouldn't have got because we already have a half loaf sandwich bread, but it just smelled too good to pass up. Now I'm over here at the yard. Looks like they got the boat all taped up and ready to start painting. So yeah, it's all tinted, as you can see. And then up underneath here, yeah, is where they've scraped all of the old copper coat. So this is the copper coat,
This old,
aged,
this is new.
and this is new.
That's one coat. This is 2 coats.
Okay.
They're putting 4 on.
Okay.
Also, a little snafu, not snafu, but with the jack stands. So if they do it under the jack stands, it'll be another 2 days. Which with the weather this week, they said it's not
So that's
really doable. So
that's kind of a problem.
well, we're gonna have to haul out in St. Martin. So I told them put another kit of materials, so when we haul out in St. Martin, we'll put the jack stands in a different place, and I'll do it myself. Update for today's boat projects. But I got 1.5 victories and I guess 1.5 defeats. Actually, probably 2 defeats if you, because I took 1 step backwards actually. So the projects for today were the depth transducer. I was just gonna swap that out. I had an old one.
Easy breezy.
Yeah, it's plug and play to the NEMA 2000 network, and that didn't work. It got boat speed, that worked. You hook up the app to your phone, and that's got, you know, heel and pitch, I think, and water temp. All that's working, but depth is not. I noticed when I first turn it on, it goes like to, you know, 300 feet, 200 feet, 150 feet, 75 feet, and then it just goes blank.
It just blanks out.
Yeah, so that really sucked. So I spent hours and hours and hours on that, just plugging and unplugging. Bad connection maybe, so I was flip-flopping it to known other connections. I switched it with my wind instruments. I had the same results. But wind instruments are working. Everything on the transducer is working except depth. So I find it hard to believe that it's a connection. So then I hooked up my old transducer. Said screw it, I'm just gonna put the old one back in, and I have no depth. So, but the boat speed started working. So, and the boat speed was not working previously, which is why I bought a new transducer, a multi thing.
Damn boat.
And so I have no idea why that's not working. I'm so frustrated with that. But the first thing I did this morning was the packing nut. Probably took me about 2 hours to unscrew the packing nut off and pull all the old packing material out, cut the new packing material, put it in, clean all the threads because it's all gunked up on the inside of the packing nut. So that took me quite a while.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have no video of that because
No.
I stayed here in the apartment working on videos today. So
I don't know. I'm really burnt out. Long day. What time did I leave? Like 7 o'clock?
I don't know,
7:30.
I don't think it was quite that early.
I think 7:30 I was at the boat. And what time is it now?
It's probably 5 o'clock
5
now.
o'clock. So,
Been a long day.
but I got the packing nut done, complete. That's checked off the list. So I still have the depth transducer, and I did the.
Did you do the other nut?
The bilge pump fitting that goes through the deck that discharges the water. That fitting.
Is that the one that was cracked?
Yes.
Okay.
So I pulled that off, replaced it, but of course my my 3M goop to bed it is it's not coming out of the tube. It's
Every one of your tubes is like that.
So well, I don't know, but that one is. So that one's done, except I have to bed it and I have to seal it. So
Okay.
and
You didn't do the other packing nut.
oh yeah, I spent hours on that for the rudder post of the packing nut. I couldn't get it to budge. So the big ass wrench that I bought, it
Didn't
fit
do
on
it.
there. I couldn't get it to move. I beat on it with a hammer and a screwdriver to try to get that nut. I used my heat gun to try to heat the nut up to see if that would free it up, and no luck.
So now what?
I squirted it with the PB blaster. It's supposed to penetrate threads and all that stuff, and let that sit overnight. And I'll try again tomorrow, see what happens. So, frustrating day, long day, but only one win. I guess I'll take the win. But
Dang it.
boat life.
All right, well, day's over.
I'm taking a shower. I don't have any beer.
Oh, you don't?
No.
You should have bought a
I don't have
beer.
liquor. Shit, I should have brought like
Well,
a bottle of rum or
You should
something.
have bought beer on the way back.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. We're in the apartment. We have nothing in the apartment.
Yeah, it's kind of hard actually living in the apartment because we don't want to bring a whole bunch of stuff because then we have to haul it all back to the boat. But every night I feel like we are missing, 10 things that we need.
Yeah. So slowly
it's
every
really
day
a
we're
hassle.
bringing a couple
Yeah.
of things. So
Yeah, which means that we're going to have
a
1,500
bunch of stuff.
trips when we get ready to go back. So it's very frustrating.
Yeah. And the
No.
boat's completely destroyed because I have projects in the forward, in the middle, and in the aft, and it's just stuff everywhere.
Great.
So,
Good times.
yeah.
All right,
All right.
go take a shower.
Hopefully tomorrow will be better.
Tomorrow's another day.
It is another day.
See ya.
Bye.